Hey guys, I haven't seen you in a while, and you haven't seen me since Easter. I got no real excuse for it, and kind of just haven't really even with Cringe of the Month, which will be in this video, because this is, I won't show you what it is, but just to know, this is a nightmare that I watched. I think I paused it over 100 times, and it's only like, this show is only 12 episodes? Yeah, 12 episodes. But yeah, I just want to show you guys a few. Just me and my sister were out shopping for even just a little bit. It wasn't full of adventure day. You might think, oh, okay, you might have a little thing or not. I have a few other small things. Yeah, no, I don't go small. This is full of pop figures. First of all, let's get the small stuff out of the way. These DVDs come from both a used bookstore and disc replay. First up from Disc Replay. Hi, screw off. We have WWE compilation DVD triple packs. Rey Mysterio, the Biggest Little Man, in Starcade, the Essential Collection. I can't wait to watch this one because Rey Mysterio is my all-time favorite WWE superstar and just wrestler in general. And two, I love these old school WCW NWA pay-per-view stuff. I have another one of Clash of the Champions. I love this kind of stuff. And the three from Disc Replay comes. Two of them are DC related, I guess I can say. This is DC Universe animated original movie. This is Wonder Woman. Pause you saw from me holding it like this. I wanted to pick up some Wonder Woman stuff. I wanted to get a Wonder Woman Funko Pop because the only Wonder Woman I have is from this Justice League Action series or something like that, where they're a little more. They have like ink splotches kind of dedicated to them. The other DC movie I have is super old school, dating all the way back to 1978, I believe. The original Superman. So fucking. And, okay, I have heard this movie is terrible. I kind of have an expectation this movie is not going to be cinematic gold. I think this is actually one of the worst box office failures of all time. Kevin Costner's Waterworld. But, okay, admittedly, I'm a fan of the Nostalgia Critic. I love the Nostalgia Critic. I really don't see a lot of the hate he gets sometimes. But for his review of Waterworld is one of my favorite videos. I love this movie just from that, so I can't wait to see what else is there. Also, I got these two little bookmarks. Goes for my graphic novels and books and manga. Anyway, Funko time! No, one of these is from Disc Replay. Two of these are from the used bookstore, and the rest are from, obviously, GameStop. I'm just going to reach in and see which one I randomly select. You. Oh, this is one from GameStop. From My Hero Academia, God Almighty, I need to find a new place for my. I think I just might have to start incorporating anime into the other shelves. This is Miriko. I saw this right when getting into this one, like, yank. Yeah. Sorry. Okay. It's been a while, as I feel like I've gained weight at the beginning, so. 1, 2. That was slow. I'm rusty. But it legitimately has been a while since I've not just recorded videos. It's been since I've bought a new Funko Pop. So cool. I love the swoosh on her feet for the kick. It's so cool. I love it when Funko Pops do this attention to detail of the swoosh stuff. My Hero Academia, that's a freaking video of mine to make. This is how fans can be. The differences between fandoms and fan bases. And I do see a difference. Next up. Oh, okay. Okay, first off. Okay, yeah, I'm clear. Okay, I have Sonic, I have Metal Sonic, and I have Werehog Sonic. Now, I have his gal. I have Amy. And fun fact, while picking these up, the gentleman behind the counter said they have two packs. One of Super Sonic and Super Shadow, and the other of Knuckles and Rouge. So this bag could have been a lot bigger, but they didn't have them. That's Oh man, I know. Obviously, Shadow's gonna be the third. I really hope Amy is in the third Sonic movie. I would love that. Her little hammer, oh, so cute. She's so adorable. I love Amy. Again, when I think of Amy, I think of Sonic X, which I think is one of the only things she's been. I think Amy's been in two things when it comes to like TV. That's Sonic X and Sonic Boom. Because they were only two. There's only been like 3 Sonic cartoons. Well, 4. Yeah, I love Amy in Sonic X, and Amy in Sonic Boom grew on me a lot. I hope she's in the 3rd movie, and if not, hopefully, if they make one, she's in the 4th movie. Because Sonic has enough plot to do a lot of movies, man. Next up, and that also comes from GameStop. Alright, another GameStop one. The WWE fan of me loved this. From the Rocky Mountains, the man they call Vader! Vader, baby. It's time. It's time. It's Vader time! There's one thing with this one. Okay, I love Vader, but if I had to say anything, I wish they would have made this a bulkier Funko Pop. Back with the attention to the mask. I would have loved to have one of the masks. It's ridiculous, but I would have loved it. Solely for the purpose of tribute to the Big Van Vader. Next up. Okay, I'm just going to jump through the rest of these, because... Okay, let me get the the rest of the GameStop ones. Because there's 3 left. Okay, next up from Pokemon, we got my man, the Ace of Kalos, Greninja! Pokemon retconning or getting rid of Ash Greninja for the show. So stupid. That was one of the coolest things, man. Oh, so cool! I love Greninja. I will say this, I didn't play X or Y or anything like that, but if I did, I probably would have chosen Froakie as my starter. Not just because of the Ash factor, but because Greninja looks so cool. I'll do these. I found these both at the same time, and I love the fact that these characters are getting more attention. Same with 2 other characters on the back of the collection. This is from DC, mainly Batman. We got the Batwing. And the spoiler! I love it! The other 2 characters you can find are the Signal, Duke Thomas, and Cassandra Cain, Batgirl. You can see on the back of the box. I did find Clown Hunter and the Joker War Joker. I don't know who those are, though. Obviously Joker, but I gave up more about these 2, man. There was one DC Funko that I did not grab, and that it was one of these versions I've been seeing of Harley Quinn. I can't top when it comes to Harley Quinn. I might be able to top it someday. But the 2 Harley Quinns that I have in my collection, so I have 3. The 2 Harley Quinns I can't top are Margaret Robbie's Suicide Squad Harley Quinn that's in the live action shelf, and then Gotham Knights Harley that's on the DC shelf, and behind her is some generic Harley Quinn with some stupid wrestling belt. Anyway, Stephanie Brown, the spoiler. I love that, man. I love that Stephanie Brown and these other characters are getting attention. I love it. Okay. Just one quick thing. Gotta move something real quick. No, don't. Rip. Luke Fox. Okay, I just forgot. I actually forgot his name, so I wanted to remember where it was. Luke Fox. The Batwing. Dang it. Stay out the camera, computer. Oh, so cool that we're getting these characters. Granted, the only thing I really know some of these characters by is a book series called Wayne Family Adventures, where it's a little more slice of life stuff. You can watch them on webtoons and stuff like that, or you can find them at any kind of I found my copies at Buy Me Toys and Comics, but you can also find a version, the third induction of the series, Wayne Family Adventures, at Barnes and Nobles at the University Park Mall. But what it is, and in case you don't know, this is a little side thing. Wayne Family Adventures is more of a slice of life featuring members of the Bat family getting into more family stuff, which I think would be awesome to see more in like TV shows or some stuff like that. Okay. This is the one from Disc Replay, and it is my man Plastic Man. I love, and I can tell specifically, this is from the cartoon Batman the Brave and the Bold. I can especially tell from that. So good. I love Plastic Man. What is this? Legion of Collectors. This is definitely expired. Yeah. I'm guessing this was in a box or something? Or something, a subscription box, I guess. Oh, that is very much attention to detail. It's a much moldier plastic. Or, obviously. The material made from is a lot more different feeling than a normal Funko Pop, since he's a lot, obviously it's Plastic Man, so you gotta have to make him a little more flexible than a normal Funko Pop. That's awesome. Can he stand? Okay, he can stand. Just want to make sure. And the last two, I'll do this one first. This motherfucker piece of shit. Okay. Hold on. I've been looking for this one because the story behind this one is I wanted to get this one for a while, but every time I found one, it was always after we'd already gone grocery shopping. We already picked up a good amount of stuff, so I'd always put it back. And when I actually would get there first to grab this thing before the groceries, it wouldn't sell anymore. And I've been wanting this one because I love this movie. I haven't seen it, but from the stuff I have seen, I love it already. It is from Wonka, Willy Wonka. I've listened to the music, mainly Pure Imagination and Bad Feeling. I love the music so far in this movie. And even the humor to the cop who's like waterboarding him saying, "I can't hear you." Oh, sorry. I just love it. Willy Wonka. It's so cool. This movie, from what I've seen, is awesome. I love this movie already. Oh, hold on. Stand. Get in there. What the hell? Are you kidding me? The stand won't go in his foot. There it goes. Okay, this is what. If you come across this one, just know this is one of those ones where the stand kind of takes a little more force to get on there. And the last Funko. Okay, there's a story behind this one. I do technically have this character. It's a gift, but I've wanted a regular of these. Gambit. The story is I have a zombie Gambit. I have zombie Gambit, but I don't have a normal X-Men Marvel Gambit. Next on the list is to find Rogue. I can honestly say when it came to that old school before 97, Gambit was definitely one of my favorite X-Men. Yo! Sure. Give me a sec, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So many Funkos, so awesome. I do not know where I'm going to put all these. And finally, welcome, very belated cringe of the month. And this, okay, if you are not of, I'll say, okay, does this thing have a rating or something? TVMA, okay. I'll say, if you can't handle mature content or crazy stuff in anime, the unboxing is done, the showcase is done for these Funko Pops, please click off now. If you're not comfortable with certain, because I can guarantee some of you might not be comfortable with this, so I am giving you a warning now. What I am about to talk about is an anime that I had to pause so much for just so many what the scenes, man. And that is the full series of Monster Museum. I think it is Museum. Musume. However the hell you pronounce that. Everyday Life with Monster Girls. Reason I wanted to check this out is, one, my favorite anime, or at least one of them, is Monster Girl Doctor. So I would find clips of that on YouTube. I would always see that it's just Monster Museum with more wholesomeness. I think, what is this anime? What is this? I found this a few months back, or a couple weeks ago. I think months, actually. I had this replay, and I bought it. I decided to watch it over a weekend of mine. This is only 12 episodes, but the amount of times I had to pause this just because of how left field horny it is. What this show is all these monster girls, all these girls live with one dude. And shocker, they all fall for him at one point. You got your snake chick, who is your main love interest, even though I don't... Watching this, I didn't like her. I don't like these kind of possessive characters that much. Granted, it's kind of worse. You got our centaur, who I love the centaur in this show. A very noble character. You got your bird brain, Bimbo. You got your fan favorite slime. Your other fan favorite spider chick. And then you have your mermaid. I will say this, out of all of them, the mermaid is the most disturbing character. Because in her introduction, when they kind of make it to where they think she will steal their darling away from them, she reveals that the kind of romance she likes is sad. She likes basically like the Little Mermaid. So she is in love with the main character, whose name is, let me see if I can, Kimihiro Kurusu. Or I have to read the back of the box. Also, I have a fun fact about this show. If you want to know the main dude's name, more often than not, you have to read the back of this box. Or at least have to Google what his name is. Because I don't think almost more than maybe a few times they actually say the dude's name. They just call him Darling. Everyone in this show calls him Darling. It's so weird. Okay, I know anime plays on sex sells a lot, especially stuff like this with the jiggle physics. I swear to God, the amount of times weird stuff would happen and I had to pause it. I think on the first episode alone, I had to pause it about almost 10 times because of just what the hell was going on. The weird innuendos, the weird, sadly sexual, don't need to be sexual scenes in all of this. It's just so weird. And again, the mermaid's into being cucked. Essentially, that's what she's into. She likes being... Hell, in one of the last episodes, a Reaper character, I forget her freaking name. She says, you've avoided death, so I'm just gonna kill you now. They all of them try to help him get away from her. When it comes to her, I forget her name. I forgot a lot of these girls' names. When it comes to the mermaid, she saves him from drowning and says, this is romantic, so leave me with one last thing. He thought, oh, okay, you're just gonna ask for a kiss. I thought you would ask for a baby. No, that's what she wants. She wants him to give her, impregnate her, basically, before he fucking dies. Spoiler, he doesn't. Okay. And you might think, oh, Jordan, why don't you just watch this on Crunchyroll? Because this isn't on Crunchyroll. I know. I have searched for it on so many places, and the only place I could find it was on Blu-ray, almost a DVD, and even before that, almost a video. It was so hard to find anything about this freaking show. It's so weird. I've said before, Monster Girl Doctor has your wholesomeness, but then it'll take a left field, then it'll go back to wholesomeness, very in between. This made its mark. It went to left field, buried down, and just it's living in left field. It may walk the wholesomeness sidewalk every now and then. It's so crazy. The music, sure, the intro's fine. I'm not the biggest fan of it. Animation, it's what you would expect from any kind of anime. It's very good to... It's very nice to look at. And ignoring the jiggle physics. Characters, I will say this about them. For an anime with 6 girls that really fell for him, I will give credit, they each have a good amount of time developing them. I think almost all of them will have an episode dedicated to themselves, and that's not even their introduction episode. They'll always have a good amount of screen time to develop more characteristics of themselves. And even the OVAs, there's 3 OVA plus OVAs on 3 discs. Yeah, so aside from the series, you also have minor stuff going on. God, I don't know how much more I could say. Apparently, also on the Spiders introduction, we found out that the main dude has a foot fetish, so he's into the spider chick. I don't know why anime make it so sexy to be spiders. I don't know, and I don't want to know. It's so weird. I definitely will remain that Monster Girl Doctor, I think, is better than this, mainly because Monster Girl Doctor is more wholesome than this. You'll have maybe 5 cringy moments maybe after every 2 episodes, maybe. With this, you're lucky to get through 10 minutes without some weird shit going on. It is fucking weird. Even the main... I will say... Okay, what else can I really say about this? I do like the ending episode... Well, not ending. One of the episodes where all the girl... Because apparently in this world, monsters and humans can be friends, I believe? But they can't date. And they sure as hell can't fuck. The one thing I really hated on this show was these 2 clearly Japanese-looking redneck bastards constantly making fun of this shit. And granted, anything you're gonna have your assholes. I hated that they weren't just one-offs. They appeared about 4 times, maybe. And granted, for 4 times, it's very small for 12 episodes, but you feel it every time they come on. This show is so freaking weird. That's all I can say. It's weird and horny. That's all I can say about this show. So again, hopefully you, as an anime fan, do I recommend this to Monster Girl fans that Monster anime fans that haven't seen this, and Slice of Life fans? I recommend it on the term that you're into weird stuff happening every almost 10 minutes. There's an episode where a main plot point is that the girls they basically are in heat, basically. So again, if you are completely fine with the weird stuff happening constantly, with very small amounts of the wholesomeness to back it up, I guess you could give it a watch. If you haven't watched this and you are an anime fan, I don't know much that you would be into. Maybe a new fetish to unlock? I don't know. I put this kind of thing for a long while. Hell, I think I missed last month, so I'm gonna just I was gonna sadly skip that. But hopefully I do get back into posting a little bit more. I want to get back. The reason I will say this. A reason I don't post as often as I usually have been. As I've said, I work night shifts, so I go to bed. It's hard for me to fall asleep as it is. The latest I've gone to bed is like 2:30 a.m. Sometimes even 3. And that's not good. Which if I go to bed that late, I wake up at 9:30 a.m. And that gives me about an hour and a half to wake up, grab a bite to eat, and get ready for work. I get off at work at around now maybe 8:30-ish, around there. So that kind of stuff would just drive me to not record anything. On a perfect schedule, I can say this, I'd go to bed early, late-ish, maybe 12 a.m. if I'm generous enough. Wake up at around 6, then go back to, or not 6, go to bed, wake up at 7, go to the gym, or perfect world, wake up at 7, go back to bed for another 30 minutes, then wake up again, go to the gym, then grab something to eat, then go to work. And my days off are Friday through Sunday. Now, yes, I can record something on them, but even then, it's hard to find stuff to talk about now because to find something good to talk about, and not just have it be me hating on people that are existing. Good movies to talk about are coming hard to find that aren't just Marvel. So that's why I'm trying to do more old school movies and stuff like that. I've been looking for a good movie to talk about. So I will promise before this month ends, there will be at least a few more videos coming out. Hopefully, please don't hold me on this. But I hope I just hold myself to this. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this weird return, I guess. And see you when I see you. And I promise it won't be for so long this time.